following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
I can't remember whose turn it is.
I believe it's my turn.
It looks at you and it's like... Soldiers.
Well,
You... But your turn. Your turn. Hurry up. Hurry up.
yeah. Now, the soldiers are here because they're scared and they don't know what's happening.
It looks at you manically all of a sudden. A grin. Huge grin. Scared of me, yes. Right to be scared. You're right to be scared! I'll kill you all! So easy! Your turn, hurry up.
But if it isn't necessary, then we would prefer not to... we prefer not to do anything that would hurt you, so...
But I want to. It stamps its foot. I want to! I want to! I want to!
Is there anything else you want other than that?
Damn it. I'm gonna use that once per day GM gets to make another roll thing. That is... you need to make an insight check.
Oh, okay. 26.
Okay, so for the next bit, you get the impression it's trying to hide something from you. Like you think it's being dishonest for the first time.
Yeah.
No, I only like killing. I only know killing. Simple. Very, very simple behavioral model. Not complex. No threat there. Simple mind. Very, very easy to deceive.
Only knowing killing and liking killing are two different things. I'm hoping that we can reach an understanding, but it's your turn to ask a question.
Yes, my turn. My turn. I need you to make a deception check.
Oh, that's one of my medium digits. 25.
Oh, okay, you win. Yes, be Christian. It sort of looks away for the first time, breaking eye contact. It sort of turns around a few times, looks down at its hands. What's today?
I'll tell her the day and the date.
Mm-hmm. What year? Inside check.
Oh, that's really good. Oh. 15?
Okay. 2013. This isn't America. Your turn. Your turn. Damn it.
What was the date the last time you woke up?
25th December 2012. It was Christmas. They hung a stocking for me. It had candy and a little soft cat. My turn! No, yours. No, wait. mine. You're trying to confuse me!
I promise you I'm not trying to confuse you.
The officers have reached your back. And they're like, it's okay, son, you can back off. We'll handle the dangerous creature. It stamps its foot in anger. Don't talk about me like I'm not here! Reflex, defense, parry. What you got? 10 plus.
It's just 10 plus. You don't want to roll. 12.
It's fine because it's not aiming at you. I mainly just wanted to check to see if you would try and do something about it, and I didn't want you to roll because then you'd do very well. So she just extends one arm out and it sort of thins out into this thin blade and just slices through the colonel's neck, and then it turns into a hand and grabs the head and just rips it off the body and pulls it back, and then she eats it. Jaw extends, drops the head inside her, and just and makes a chewing motion before a big head shape goes down the neck. Don't condescend to me, you pusillanimous Pilsner pusher. The soldiers begin shooting. The general slams you to the ground to protect you. But as you can imagine, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. I'll be so when she does that, I'll say, and then I assume I just get tackled.
Yeah. Bullets again just ripple into her. She's just like, ow, 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 stop that, bad! Just flings them out again, I guess. Oh, no one gets hurt this time because they saw that happen before and hit the fucking deck. The creature appears to be quite angry, but also lapses into fits of giggles. General's trying to roll you away. Gotta get out of here. That thing's crazy.
You need to disentangle yourself from me so I can get off.
Oh, sorry. We'll do that. It's standing right over you. Hi, General.
Oh, as I'm trying to get up.
Hi, General. Bad Colonel said mean things. You'll think I'm stupid, but I'm not. I'm smart. I'm real smart. I kill good. Kill better than you. Tell soldiers, next time they want to fight, I'll end fight. And then she'll, grab you surprisingly gently. Expand the hands out so they're little cushiony things. And just, help you up.
Thank you.
Sorry about the suit. You weak. Can't fight. You play by the rules. So that one's free. How long do you think until she comes? It's better be soon. Need to kill. Need to kill. I'm a good girl. I'm a good girl. Don't have to burn me again.
I have no intention to do that.
My turn. Don't have any questions. Oh, I cheated. Not my turn. I just asked.
Oh, I did just ask her a question, right?
But she asked you one afterwards. How long till she gets here? She'll walk back to where she was. You'll actually notice there's no frost or mist coming off. Now.
How old are you?
Ah, that's a 1. Don't bother rolling. It looks like it's trying to not tell you, but an answer's being dragged out of them by some kind of compulsive force. There's what seems to be pain on its face. 19 and 6 months separately. That's not fair.
Sorry, I wasn't trying to force you. Your turn.
Where Where are the doctors? You have to tell me. You have to tell me. Where are the doctors?
I'm sorry, I might not be able to answer your question perfectly.
You
but
have to
I'll
tell me!
frame it. I will. So, first, we are currently in Hong Kong, China. We aren't in America.
Hong Kong, China.
And so, the facility you were in was a pterodino facility. And
She
all of
flinches
those doctors
visibly when you say that name. Like a beaten
All of
dog
those-
when you
yeah.
raise your hand.
and all of those doctors are either in custody or have been killed.
Custard. Where? Where? You have to tell me.
I don't know where they are. I'm sorry. I have a... Is it my turn for a question?
Yes.
You said your name was Illy Putty.
Killy
Did you have a name before that?
Okay, that's a bad roll.
I have a 15 on an insight check.
It's
For
not
really
insight. No, it's not insight. It's a temper. It like stamps around in a circle, visibly embiggening. Like its face is like a mask of like pure insane rage. It's like gotta ask you know I don't know. Gotta ask that you know I can't. That's a cheat bastard. Just want to rub it in, doctor. Frick all of you. Kill fucking all. Luck roll.
Oh, 19.
You want to play for Jania lands.
Alright.
Stand back, citizens. It's time for your hero to... She gets hit by a column of pink. Fortunately, she doesn't seem to give a shit. Okay, so they're fighting now. And it's pretty fast. I'll need a perception check for you to Krillin this.
36.
Okay, so Jania appears to be basically just like... First she starts off fighting, like, you know, holding back like it's a person... And that she doesn't seem to be able to hurt the pink thing. Who just like she punches her in the face. The face like deforms like rubber, but it doesn't seem to matter. Just stays deformed. Just like gets slapped back. Like the putty thing makes like a big blade with its arm, hits Jania with it. Jania, of course, has like pretty damn good reflexes, so she sort of ducks under it. But it like changes shape to hit her on the backside, but it doesn't really hurt her because it kind of can't.
Yeah.
Janie is just like, okay, fuck this noise. She like smacks her like really hard with a punch that like makes a sonic boom. The putty thing just sort of like bounces across the camp, splatters into a wall like a fucking cartoon, and just sort of goes like bloop, bounces off in a ball, hits Jania. They go flying in the air. This go sort of back and forth of just basically not being able to hurt each other is going on while you have some time to interact with others or do some things. But basically, the rubber thing does not seem to be able to be hurt by Jania. Jania doesn't seem to be able to be hurt by the rubber thing, the killy putty. And the killy putty is starting to make sounds like they're like having the most fun, intermixed with like just the most psychotically unhinged laugh. You've seen the Boo Saga. The general's like, well, this was a good idea. How long's Ultra Girl been here? Sorry, that's not his voice at all, I suddenly realised, but go on. I'll just change it for the next...
Oh, so O'Neill came out?
Yeah, General O'Neill.
Okay.
He's a more hands-on kind of guy.
Well,
He's
the
like...
problem is they can't seem to hurt each other.
Ah, I can see that. What I mean is...
So...
How do we defuse the situation without blowing up my base and my civilians, I guess?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out. Okay. So
River just walks over to join the group. The amount of just absolute faith in you on her face might be off-putting if you're not used to that kind of trust.
Oh my god. So, she mentioned...
We're calling it a she now, are we?
Yeah.
Okay.
So... that they wouldn't... She said she didn't want the flamethrowers used on her again, so presumably some form of fire weakness. And when we found her, she was frozen. So... So extreme temperatures must have an effect. So the colder they get, the denser the molecules become. It won't be able to manipulate itself as freely. If you heat it up, it'll stretch too much. It won't be able to pull itself back together. So I wonder if we can use fire to make it incapable of responding, and then immediately cold freeze it.
River's like, I can rapidly cool a given area, probably big enough, but I've got to be pretty close. At this point, like, Jania is like punching it off the ground, and it's sort of like rebounding, like, you know, like a speed bag.
Yeah.
And the killy putty is just going like, higher, harder, hurt me, mommy. Jania's just like, Jania's just like, Jesus Christ, I want to stop, but I can't. River's like, well, it looks like Jania can at least keep it busy, but... Gosh, she's so fast, I'm so jealous.
Yeah. So...
It is worth pointing out that the killy putty doesn't have Jania's speed, but it doesn't seem to need to have a lot of momentum behind its attacks. Like, it can literally bend its arm in half partway through to still hit her for a decent amount of force.
Okay, so...
Post-combat. Ooh, dear God, Janie's going to lose.
Oh god.
It's a 2 to a 19. What am I supposed to do here? Yeah. I suppose I could roll out every beat of the combat, but that would be boring, and I don't want to do it.
So I don't think just using a flamethrower will be enough. It moves fast enough and it can stretch itself large enough that it can escape. What we need to do...
Hang on, I have some idea of Jania's powers, right?
Yeah. She's basically Albert
How
Wesker.
immune to fire is she?
Not very.
It's like her one weakness, right?
It's... Yeah, I mean, she would be able to regenerate from it if it didn't consume her, but she basically reacts to it the same way a person does.
So we need to make some sort of pit that we can build with fire. The problem is that Jania is not immune to fire. So we need to get the putty in the pit. It needs to be contained in the pit. The pit needs to be filled with fire. And Jania needs to not be in the pit.
That's a lot of steps. The sounds of fighting have stopped behind you.
Check it.
So the putty has basically formed into a ball around Jania's head. And River's like, does she... Jania still needs to breathe, right? Huh. So right now she probably can't, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
In fact, Jadia is falling to her knees right now, sort of like grabbing at the goo, but just like pulling it away. It's just like stretching, and it seems to be sticking to her as well.
How what about ice? Is Jania like weak to being frozen, or
she can be frozen, but like she would recover. She like any cellular damage from being like hibernated would repair itself, but so she's like would have a better time against ice than she would against fire. On my way. River, like, heads on over. She sort of slows down a bit to be cautiously entering into the area of effect. And, like, reaches out with her... Oh, fuck me. God damn it, River. Fucking God. I swear she's had the worst luck today.
Can I use a hero point on her roll?
Yes, thank you. Oh, but no! Wait, no, you can't critically fail the reroll, so that's an 11.
Yeah.
Fuck! Jesus Christ! It went from a 2 to a 1.
Yeah.
That's still not super great. Actually, you know, I really should have... When I went to the can, I really should have got a second die. This is the opposite of what was happening last week. Okay, so River reaches out tentatively. The pink thing's like sends out like an oscillation of saw blade like ripple, but she like sort of gets around them because, you know, River and her precog. Well, it's not actual precognition, it's probability, but so she seems to pull off some preternatural dodging, which is actually really cool to watch because it's like she's starting to dodge before they've even really ripped it out there. And I suppose I should do a... Yeah, a natural 20 on a fucking reaction roll for the fucking officers. Jesus fucking God. Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck my dice. Fuck everything. I'm going to put you in suspense by going and having a pee before I tell you the reason.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot to the bathroom as well.
I need to start recording again. We are now recording again. We missed the bit where he sends River over to siphon the fuel out of the truck. She runs over and punches it. Then he asks for a bunch of stuff necessary to make a flamethrower, not realizing that that's going to take like a minute to get here. Because...
No, it's gonna take... Everything's gonna take time, but, like, River's going to buy time, and... Do you know what I mean? Like, we just need to, like, incrementally buy as much time as we can. Right?
Yeah.
I, like... don't really have... unless fire just kills this fucking thing, we don't really have an out to it, you know? Oh my god, yeah, okay, so that's... Right, if I'm rigging something up... Dude, inventing something is AIDS, it takes forever.
It's supposed to!
Yeah.
The thing is, it's like
the
nozzles for flamethrowers, they need to squirt the thing at the right amount so that it doesn't extinguish the flame, and like it's actually like fairly precise. So like you would need time. That's why I'm like, she can just make one, but she would need the fuel. Because unlike Terminator 3, you can't just summon kerosene from nowhere.
Right. Yeah, I'll just get them to send for as much fuel as I can.
Yeah. River comes back like a big bowl full of the thing eventually, but like before that happens, Jania has in fact crumpled to the ground, and the putty is like slowly oozing off of her and forming back up into her shape that she has. Then does like a little dance, kicking her feet up into the air and feeling, yeah, you know, yatta sort of thing. Yeah, feels good. And then she sees all of you.
How much of Jania does there need to be for her to regenerate?
Oh, she's not dead. She's just unconscious.
You know, but how much does there have to be for her to regenerate?
A good portion of the head.
Right.
The more the better, honestly. If you can preserve the spinal column, that would be a big help. Yeah. And like that much missing is going to take a long time. Like maybe an hour or two. No, it's longer than that.
Yeah, Dr. Goodman, thanks.
Oh no, Dr. Goodman was really, really good at this. He could come back. He could come back from anything but disintegration and decapitation.
He'd come back from being a puppet.
Yeah. In fact, he's done that.
Yeah.
Of course, he was quite mad. Like the killy putty sort of like dances around a bit, jumps in the air, like whooping noises. There's like a like boing noise.
While it's distracted.
Mm-hmm. What did you say?
I don't think we're gonna get another chance. Like looking at River.
Okay. Her arm reconfigures, disturbingly rippling like water. reminds you a lot of what the putty does. She begins siphoning liquid from the bowl. She shoots the pink thing with fire. Pink things dodge. Shit. Oh, and it's against a cone, so it's for half. Okay, that's good. Oh, just roll a 2 hit. The fire shoots out. It immediately stops capering, looks around in shock, lets out this heart-wrenching wail, and immediately tries to flatten out to avoid it. But can't. Completely. As it gets hit by fire, there's this shriek, like tortured wail of absolute agony coming from it as it like curls up into a wall and rebounds away on fire, bouncing around the compound, the soldiers following it desperately with their guns until it lands in a barrel of water with a River stops firing. She's shaking a little.
Put my hand on her shoulder.
Sorry, Thomas, I didn't realise it was you. I've never tortured a thing with fire before. Don't be. I chose to do it. I bear full responsibility.
Okay, so the it's just in the barrel though. Like,
it's peeking.
how long is it gonna take
it's
me to
peeking out with really big eyes.
How long is it gonna take me to fix this? It's peeking out.
Yeah, like its head's just like, but like if when you would raise your head over an edge, it just has like really big eyes and it's just staring out over the top of the edge of the barrel.
It needs to go back into the freezer is the fucking problem. How long would it take me to fix this?
20 minutes. 10 if you had 10 if you had good help and a workshop. One of the soldiers like, target is in sight. Permission to drop some napalm in that barrel, sir. General's like, that's a wooden building, soldier, and it's filled with patience. Oh, sorry, sir. And he looks at you and he's like, they're eager. I'll give them that.
Like, how far away did it go?
Across the open area in the middle of the compound. Over next to the hospital wing, where there's just like a water barrel that you leave out to gather water. You've got grandparents, you surely must know about this phenomenon.
No.
Wow, really? So what do your family use on the garden?
Hose.
Huh. Wasteful. Oh, the old water butt. You have a barrel outside, it just collects water over time, and then you just like scoop a watering can in there, or you water your garden. A quick wash. You don't have to use. You think wash the car with it. Nature's bounty, man. A lot of people like put it under the drain on a shed or something, so like it can collect all of that straight into the barrel. I can't be the only person who knows about this.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Like, every old person I have ever known has had a water butt in the yard, somewhere.
Oh. I don't know old people that have those, but okay. I will...
It's a holdover from a simpler time when you didn't have hoses and taps. It used to be how you would just get water.
Someone fix this refrigeration.
General's like, can't let you do that, son. It's too dangerous.
What else we got?
Well, as the officer in charge here, I'll have to do it. He really doesn't look like he wants to.
I've already talked to her.
So Right, I have a responsibility. They don't just. I mean, it does say general on my uniform somewhere, right? You'll walk over towards the water butt, very, very bravely. A short amount of time passes, and he'll walk back. He'll be like, "It wants to talk to you."
I'll head over.
It's just sort of, it's sort of in there. It has like its formed head, and it's sort of looking up with you with great big puppy dog eyes, big black one. There's the iris with the red. Why not?
Make it look more evil.
Yeah.